I was singing those same damn blues. Let's be honest. People change, people change.
Frank, it's always great speaking with you, man. And, since we've been doing interviews now for the last 2-3 years, I guess, Neon Dreams has really become one of the most popular bands in Canada. How do you look at the evolution and how things have been going with the group? Because, physically the group has been changing, musically the group has been changing, but it's all been steps moving upward.
Well, I look at it like it's weird. I look at things like a video game. Like for like in any game, hey, you always have to beat a level, to get to the next. And like there's going to be challenges, all kinds of obstacles. And once you face those, you beat those, you get to the next one. It just keeps going, and that's how I look at Neon Dreams. We overcome some obstacles that were really challenging for us over the past 2 years, and it made us better humans, gave us better mind state, and just overall just prepared us for what's to come.
When you guys got signed by Warner Music Canada, what was that like for you guys when that finally happened, knowing that you were with a major record label?
It's been so we signed our label to Warner. It's a distribution, but it's been a dream of ours since we were kids. I followed Linkin Park since forever, and I always known that they've been on Warner, and I was like, if there's any label I want to be on or work with, it's going to be Warner. And and the universe granted that for us a couple of years back, and the team has been nothing but amazing to us.
Well, you know what? There's so much going on. Before we start talking about this new album, I want to talk quickly about the fact that as we speak, we are probably about 36 hours away from you guys performing at Yonge Dundas Square. Chevrolet Music Canada presents Indie Fridays, and I get to introduce you guys, man. How does it feel being part of this pop rock sensation that's going to be happening? Because 3 great Canadian groups are going to be performing, artists, and of course you guys are the headliners.
Well, honestly, when the offer came in for us to play, I was so shocked. I was like, I didn't know the impact that we've had on anyone this year because I've just been buried in the studio, and it's like it's a dream come true to play. I'll always walk anytime I come to Toronto. That's the first place I go is Yonge Dundas to see what's going on, and then I go shopping. And, I see bands playing. Like one day I'll play there, and I'll just always sit in the back of my head. And then here we are, we're playing it with 2 great artists, Lolo and Madison Olds. It's going to be a hell of a time, I think.
Absolutely. And of course I get the honor in introducing I get to introduce your band, I get to introduce everybody else too, so I'm so
I heard
forward to that.
That made it even better too. Like, I was like, oh, now it feels like I'm at home now, just hanging out with somebody I know. It's going to be like a family event.
Well, look at that. Look, for the last, I'd say, year and a half, whenever you and I have run into each other, you've always talked about there's a new album coming out, You've been giving me hints. My friend, the album is finally out. Can you talk a little bit about it, please, and how this whole process finally happened?
So it's a wild process. So so at the beginning of the year, we actually had it done. Different name, all kinds of, and I scrapped it. I completely got rid of the album we had, and I got rid of my apartment the week after in January, and I decided to do as much travel as I can, because I made so many songwriting friends, and I'm never really home that much. So I got rid of my apartment, so I'm homeless now. I'm traveling to my friends. I said, come to London. So I went to London and wrote some music out there, learned a lot. I went to Denmark, went to Berlin, and I went to Korea, all these places, and back to America as well. And that's where a lot of these songs were created, just in different places around the world for me, like experience different things in life. And what the biggest thing that changed my writing was when I went to Sedona, Arizona for a retreat, a healing retreat. So like I was detoxing my body, my mind, and just detoxing from everyday life, people, phones, all that stuff. I barely talked to anybody, but it wasn't until I did that I could open up and actually tell all my real stories. Because everything on this album, it's all real. It all comes from something that happened to me when I was younger, or in the present time. But what they did was peel back the layers of who I am. It's like we all start off as a pure entity, and then when we get older, we suppress all these negative things that happen to us and things that we don't confront, and then it just creates, like eventually creates anxiety. And I've had a lot of that, and it creates all these little things that make you who you are now, and with all the defense mechanisms. But so it peeled that all back, and I got to confront like really horrible things that happened to me when I was a kid. And I realized after I got over those things, it was really painful. It's not easy, like doing those things. So, like when I say all that, it's not just like going in and just like you go in and like you just go on vacation. It's just like it's really hard. It's really hard on your body, especially liver detox. But back to the story. So like I confronted all these things about myself and the bad things that happened. Like like when I was very young, like I used to have a babysitter that used to I had this boyfriend that would suffocate me and all these things, and like I try to tell people, and like it just torment me all the time. But you're a kid, and nobody, like I don't even have the vocabulary to say this guy's tormenting me because I'm a child. I don't know what that word means. So this guy's hurting me, and he's some stupid kid. But I confronted that. I forgave everyone in those situations and stuff with little things like that. And I realized I went through so much things. Like I forgot about all the things. I went through so much that I still came out a positive person. And looking back, most people I've seen growing up through all these weird things like me, they turn out like bad and angry all the time. And I realized I wanted to show people how I got through this, and still stay positive. So if there's anybody out there in the world that goes through some horrible things, like if you keep the hope, keep your faith, something positive will come out in the end. And I promise you, because that's what happened to me. So I don't know why I stay positive, but I am. And that sweet dreams till sunbeams is that's what it means to me.
It's an incredible story, my friend. Incredible story. 2 songs are released right now, correct?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
2 songs have been released so far right now, correct?
Yeah.
What are the 2 songs?
Has released to radio, right? Is that what
yes.
Yeah. Yeah. The songs are High School Dropout and About You.
Now, High School Dropout. I remember hearing you perform that in a small showcase. I do believe it was over at the Mod Club, and that was several months ago. And I just went, "Oh my goodness, this is a great jam." What is that song about for you?
Yeah. So it's funny. It started off as a post because like I was just like, for some reason I wanted to share a part of my life with my fans, just in case like there's some kid out there that's like feels like a failure because like they feel stupid in school. Like, and I wrote like I failed school, I got pushed through, and then I went to university and I still dropped out because I couldn't learn like everybody else, and it doesn't mean like you're a failure. It's because you can't learn like everybody, and some people are just emotionally intelligent, and logically it just doesn't work for them. But and that's who I am as a person, and I got a lot of responses, and it's crazy. Like I've never had like responses like that before. Like just everyone saying thank you, like this helped me. Like I feel like an idiot all the time, and they feel it, and they're going through this exact same thing right now. And I wasn't encouraging anybody to drop out of school ever. But anyways, all the messages that came in, I took like parts of the next day I had a session, and I was like, I want to write about this, and then also I want to take the things that people said, those messages, and put them in the song. And one person said, "One size don't fits all," and I was like, "Yeah, that's the truth," you know. And then I actually put it in a song like that, you know. And because the song is just about me getting through life, even though I failed a bunch of times, I still pushed and got to where I wanted to be, because, you know, I wanted to be a musician, and I wanted to do something I love, you know. And I don't care how I get there. Even if I fail school, I'll find another way.
Take it from me. I'm just a high school dropout. It's funny how it turned around. Just a burnout. Tell me who's laughing now. I ain't living my best life. Something in the air tonight. High school dropout. It's funny how it turns around.
And you're doing it, my friend. The performance at Young Dundas Square, what is it going to be like? What can we expect?
Toronto hasn't seen the new Neon Dreams yet, so it's gonna be a nice. It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be. I wish I could show you. I had to start flipping around right now, but dude, I'm trying to find the words to say it. Well, there's two of us now. There's two of us, but imagine two people that seem like they're a huge stadium rock band with 6 people playing.
Wow. That's going to be something. Look, I'm going to tell you right now, usually I have to leave after introducing the last band. I'm staying for the whole show. So I cannot wait for this. I know you've got other shows going on, too. For folks who want to follow you guys on social media, where do we go to check out everything that you guys are doing?
Yeah, you can find everything at neondreams.ca, and like touring, our contact, all our socials will be there.
Looking forward to it, man. Just so looking forward to it. Look, I'm going to let you go. Congratulations on the success, man. Big hugs when we see each other tomorrow. And like I said, man, I cannot wait for Neon Dreams to be performing at Chevy Music Presents Indie Fridays at Young Dundas Square. It is going to be the biggest party of the summer.
I'm living my best life.